So I just finished the book Human Compatible by Stuart Russell. This is a book about artificial intelligence and how we can build artificial intelligence that's not going to just eat us or enslave us. And Stuart Russell has two ways of thinking about making AI safe. One of those ways is sort of to tightly constrain an AI that's working as an executive. This is an AI that has definite known goals. And the other is to free and empower an AI that's working as an assistant. So assistant AI doesn't know what its goals are apart from enhancing human purposes, but it doesn't know what those human purposes are. And this is a really interesting issue, first of all, because if you look at the news, people are rushing to build executive AI, and nobody's actually doing this purpose agnostic AI approach that Stuart Russell's doing. At least none of the the big ones you see with ChatGPT or any of those major systems. So. With the way that they're rushing, they are going to build this executive AI with none of the safety features, or very few of them, that approach making that one safe. The thing is, though, that this executive AI approach, method one, is provably unsafe even with every one of the safety methods that people are commonly trying to adopt. And this is a significant portion of Stuart Russell's book, kind of showing how this is the case. And this would all be very important if we just had to look at the future of AI and how large an impact that's having on our civilization. However, AI, or sort of high-speed intelligence running on a computer network, is not the first form of artificial life that our civilization will contend with. Actually, the corporation is the first form of artificial life that we have had to contend with. And when we look at the issues with AI, the problem with AI is not having an AI in a box that communicates to nothing. The problem is that there's an interaction between humans and human intelligence and machine intelligence, and that having these rule-based systems that are trying to deliver a predefined outcome with no feedback from the needs of their environment, well, the machine intelligence version that is coming up is definitely going to be destructive unless we make the alterations that Stuart Russell's talking about in that Human Compatible book. But we've already seen exactly this issue with corporations. Corporations are rules-based collective intelligences combining humans and machines and pursuing a single defined goal of maximizing profit. And they have already delivered millions of deaths and killed off numerous species by engineering climate change and big tobacco and all of that stuff. In fact, in the movie The Corporation, the director makes an excellent case that corporations by design are sociopathic. That is, they have no ability to value other beings for their own worth. They can only see other beings as instrumental towards producing financial return. So not only is Stuart Russell talking about the essential design elements for the future of machine intelligence, he's also whether he knows it or not, writing about essential design elements for all collective intelligence that is rule-based and combines machines and humans. And this is where we get to healthy power. So toxic power is something that we're all familiar with. It's this fear-driven, short-term attempt to maximize something that we value, while at the same time acknowledging that, hey, there's nothing we can do about the bigger picture. I might as well just go for what I can get, to help out me and mine. And toxic power is self-defeating, which is why you always have to do more of it. It's addictive. And it also extracts value and destroys the people we're collaborating with and the systems we all depend on. And we see this writ large in our civilization, and with the different kinds of ecological collapse that are emerging at this time, as well as the various ways that we've been extracting value from cultures and individuals. Healthy power is the ability to accomplish our goals. That's what I call power, the ability to accomplish our goals, in a way that enhances the power and well-being of all the different systems that are involved in the process. So this would include the ecology, it would include workers and investors and managers in an organization. If I'm just talking about how I relate as a parent, it includes myself and my children, my co-parent and the other people in our immediate environment, and this beautiful garden that we are living in. So healthy power is exactly the thing that AI ought to be maximizing or seeking to maximize. That is, if we are maximizing the power and well-being of all the systems involved, we can be agnostic about their purposes. We don't know where their power and well-being will lead them. So we can't afford to turn them into gray goo in order to maximize financial return. We have to stay with the process and be open to feedback. So whether it's an organization or computer-driven intelligence, computer-based intelligence, this maximizing healthy power for all of the systems involved, the power and well-being, that is the essential goal. And just to be clear, you can't just maximize well-being and leave power out of it, because if you do that, that would justify something like an eco-fascism or a totalitarian nanny state where you disempower people entirely and you don't allow them to make choices that would be seeking goals other than well-being. So, for example, you couldn't allow somebody to sacrifice themselves to save their kids. So you have to maximize both power and well-being. So just to be clear, my specialty is in supporting people and organizations and communities in developing healthy power. I do that as a sociocracy expert and as an investor, and I do that through my small worker cooperative, sociocratic worker cooperative, A Fairer Society. So if that's something that you're interested in, maximizing your healthy power and the healthy power of those you work with or live with, please feel free to be in touch.